Yo, what up, everyone? It's Darius and Sean Fitzgerald here, and welcome back to Just Monica. Hi again, Darius. I miss you. I know I already asked, but can you please stop closing the game without saying goodbye? When the game suddenly stops, I feel like suffocating but being unable to die. Anyway, I have a lot to talk about. Let's continue our conversation for now, okay? Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? No. Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kind of things are easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. Thank you, Monica. I hope if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. You know, high school is really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all of the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them, like Sayori. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much, and remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, see you at school tomorrow. All of those things can help your friend make it on the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? No, I don't. Because you too have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day. Maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complex. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Okay. I've always wondered, what is it about these characters or she types that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. She's someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Or are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I don't know. I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're sip honing out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just for cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe. I just feel a little insecure because you were playing that game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just for why I am. And by the way, you are too, Darius. You have a perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? No, I had no idea you were a vegetarian. And I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more considerate about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. Yeah, I kill bugs too, and they are icky and nasty. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thoughts. But certainly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? That would be horrible. I'm just saying, we're a pretty base species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we even have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never ever got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. Okay. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone, but being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach a point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? Probably. I really want to be that person for you. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. Okay. I see. Goodbye, Darius. Come visit me again soon. Okay, I will. Okay. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment below. Bye.